You guys like this background music? I looked up, copyright-free fantasy music. Isn't it great? Hi! Hello. There I am. Here I am. There she is. Get her! Get her! Sickle! It does sound like copyright-free copyright-free fantasy music. Yeah! Look, I got this flea bag stuck in my head. There he goes. How's everybody feeling? We're freaking drawing today. Hold. I want to make this music a little quieter for me. Because I can't freaking think. I can't think at all. We're doing shading and coloring because I'd like to do a little bit of shading. You draw? A little bit. I'd like to think I do. Haven't seen this before, but it looks really good so far. Thank you! I really wanted to put some time into making a nice little piece. Cause so far I've most of this year has been just a lot of portraits. I want to do like full pieces. Portraits are nice though for like learning more shading stuff, because that's like one of my goals of the year is to like work on my composition and my shading, because I feel like my shading is kind of bare bones, so I would like to improve it a little bit this year with more dynamic shit. Thank you, Grolix. Thank you. Isu was actually Isu was live earlier today. I took a peek. I thought I saw them playing some Dark and Darker. Here, I'll pin it on YouTube. I know you have issues with that. Boink. There we go. I'm not gonna lie, guys. If I'm feeling it, I might just start playing. I may start playing some Devil May Cry. Don't quote me on that. I've been having so much fun playing it. We love Dumb and Dumber. I've never actually watched that movie. But I do like to describe myself as Dumb and Dumber all the time. I am overwhelmed with love for DMC. It's so great. I just need less backseating in chat. Just a little less, and I think I'd be good. It's so much fun. Not the backseating. Excluding 2, you have only up to go from here. So the new people backseating. Yeah, I know. Never you guys. Not my day ones. My day ones stay struggling to watch me get lost on a very simple puzzle and not say anything about it. You the real ones for really. You know what's the worst part though? Is they won't backseat for like the really hard puzzles. They'll only ever backseat for like something that's super obvious, and it's like, yes, thank you. You know, like people asking about fezzes and DMing you for no reason. No, I'm not the biggest fan of that. No. Not quite day 1, almost a year now actually, but I do enjoy the struggle. Hell yeah, we love watching dumb bitches. We are part of the dumb bitch fan club. If I'm not watching a dumb bitch struggle with something simple, then what am I on this earth for? Yeah, they kept talking about fezzes. I don't want to dwell on it too much. I just wanted to complain real quick about the backseating and have it be done with. I feel like it's mean. Oh, what is that? It's a stupid, like, red hat. It's like one of these. One of these fucking things. And then it's got like a little tassel on it sometimes. That's a fez. It's a hat. Popularized by BBC's Doctor Who. Hats, hello! Wanted to thank you guys for the raid Monday. Been in a bad place, so it really helped. Been kicking it, keep on kicking it, let's. Hey, Hats! I'm really glad. Well, I'm not glad that you've been in a bad spot. I really hope things turn out better for you. But yeah, I'm glad that we could help. At least make you feel good. Whenever I see you streaming, I feel like I gotta raid you. Sadly, you talk too much for both dumb and bitch to be literal. Shit, huh? I am a bitch. I am the dumb bitch VTuber. Do not forget it. Yeah, the stupid Turkish hat thing. Evil dog be like, I'm glad you're in a bad spot. No! I shine a flashlight underneath me. I'm evil. I'm scary. I feel like I've been too sweaty the last 2 days. I need to chill out. Today's gonna be a chill stream only. We're not screaming, we're not hollering, and we're not hooting. We're doing real deep voice hours. Real natural deep voice hours, because I can't do it today. It's been too much hype. I will not shower. No. No, sir. We don't do that here. No funny scream. Sorry. I'm so surprised I haven't started losing my voice yet, especially like after that, like after screaming for like 5 hours. My stream, what's the word? Stamina really has gone up. I'm so proud of myself. Are you guys proud of me? Tell me you're proud of me. Especially with that game, it's just so much fun. I don't want to put it down. But I think after beating Virgil, or not Virgil, well, I guess, yeah, Virgil, but that last Nello Angelo fight, ugh, fuck, dude, I was sweating. I needed to stop. I was like, I gotta stop now or else I'm not gonna put it down. Reminds me of some streamer who would have predictions on Twitch about whether she showered on a given day. We don't do that no more. Don't worry about that. Yay, thank you. This sounds like it came straight out of the fucking Divinity soundtrack now. Not even in mod view. I couldn't start the prediction if I wanted to. Oh, yeah. No, I've been clean. I went on a shower, or not, I didn't go on a shower. I went on a run last night after the stream, and then I took a shower, so I'm cleaned. We're washed today. Why do you think I have this outfit on? Had my fill of predictions yesterday when I realized nobody else put points into them. I went on a shower. Yeah, probably. I would assume you could. I don't know. I've never been anybody else's mod, so I don't really know how that works. Yeah, I cannot be trusted. Have I... I'm trying to think if I've actually been added as a mod on somebody else's stream. But honestly, I don't think so. Yeah, I can't be trusted. You know what I can be trusted with, though? The nuclear launch codes. Surely Necro News? Hold on. I actually don't know. They always stream whenever I'm ready to like go to sleep after a stream. So I never get the chance to like tune into them. Let me get some codes for you. Wow. Hold on. Necro news. They only ever schedule their streams like day of. I can never see like the chat view. Can I tell if I'm modded in somebody else's chat? My mom said no codes till I do my homework, sorry. Oh no, that's quite alright. What? I'm trying to see if I'm a mod on Necro News. I can't believe they've still linked their Twitch. They like never stream on Twitch anymore. It feels like to me. Am I modded on here? Ooh. Go back to chat. I'm VIP on their channel, but I'm not a mod. I think I have mod powers in their Discord server, but not in their chat. But I don't really moderate on their server either, so what am I there for? I feel like you have to mod somebody who's consistently in chat, no? That like makes sense. Yeah, generally speaking. Yeah, Growlix, that makes sense. You always be in our freaking chats. Hello, Titan. Hello, welcome in. We're doing some art today. Or for example, if you ran out of VIP slots, that's more for really big streamers, then you give your friend collab partners mods. Yeah, that makes more sense. Yeah. I don't know, I feel like I've given VIP to a couple of my friends on here, but I don't think I trust them with mod powers. Maybe I should. You do be around screaming. What is this? If you check the pinned comment there in chat, this is a drawing of one of my VTuber friends, Isires. Porn? No, we can't do that here. I think you have a very, very high barrier for trust. Not that it's an issue, it's just how you are individually. Yeah! That is. Sometimes it's too, I feel like it's too high, but like, I don't know, I feel like I've been traumatized by being a preteen on the internet. I was like way too friendly, and then I ended up being around a lot of weirdos. Such is the way, being being a girl under 18 online. I know I talk about her a lot, but I asked for mod on Hari's second stream and she just gave it to me. I don't know what that says about either of us. I don't know either. She seems super duper nice. We chatted a little bit yesterday. You're not surrounded by weirdos now, to be frank. Yeah, that's true. Oh, you're not. Okay, well, by weirdos, I mean, like, grown-ass men speaking to me very, very strangely. I think, like, the weirdos that I surround myself with now are, like, appropriate, at least. My two favorite non-corporate streamers getting along. Yay! Okay, you know what? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Respectful weirdos, exactly. Chummy weirdos, even. Yeah, like way back in the day, I had no business, and neither did he. I had no business being friends with a 35-year-old man at the ripe age of 14. But who's responsible for that, huh? Thank God nothing weird ever happened, and I like stopped being friends with him after I realized that it was just kind of weird. But like I feel like gave it some time, it would start getting weird. Is that a different model? Nope, same model. I just took off my shawl. Yeah. Those are dark days. Love the stories of people who help like 40-year-olds go through their divorces. Dude! The one that I was friends with, I don't believe he was ever like in a relationship when I hung out with him. Or not hung out with him. I literally just talked to him on Skype. That was all of it. Do a drawing of Dante? No, we're drawing Isu today. I've been meaning to finish this drawing. I've been working on it for like 2 weeks now. But what was I saying? Yeah, what really like tipped me off about how weird it was I started making online friends that were my age that I liked hanging out with more. And every time I tried to hang out with him and like my friends that were my age at the same time, he'd get like weirdly like distant and like really upset that I wasn't like that I was talking with them more than him, even though he like tried like or not tried but like barely engaged in the conversation. And I was like, that's really weird. Like, why would you not like, you know, try to engage? And then he like he would text me about it later, and he was just like, sorry, you just seem like you're having way more fun with your other friend than if I weren't than if you were to hang out with me. And I was like, well, yeah, because they're actually fucking talking to me. How's your arm moving? Because I'm drawing. Duh. It's my arm. How else would it move? I'm not using my telepathy, my powers of telepathy to draw. Yeah, it was really weird. Oh, to be a teenager on the internet. Dogpathic. And then not to get like super duper weird, but I remember there was this one guy when I was 17, and also still me being a dumb fucking teenager. He like just hit me up. This is why I don't really like it when people just like start DMing me out of nowhere, because of this one guy. The model, how's the arm moving on the model? Because it's my arm. That's how it's moving. Duh, it's my arm. What was I saying? Yeah, there's this one guy who just started messaging me out of the blue. Like, it started as like we started just chatting over like notes. Like, remember notes, guys? Like, they're kind of like emails, I guess, but like for websites. Not to out myself, but it was on For Affinity. And I started talking to this guy, and I was like, he seems nice enough. And I would like to socialize a little bit more. Yeah, the Samsung Notes app, sure, whatever. And I was like, he seems nice enough, so we started talking, and then like he was just like, oh, here's my Discord if you want to message me there. And we started talking there. And then he was like, and then, you know, like I said, not to get too explicit, but like he was just like, you want to start talking about like fetishes? And at first, my dumbass fucking teenage brain was like, oh, he means just like general discussion of it, right? And I was like, yeah, sure, I think it's interesting how people like, I was just like being a fucking stupid teenager. And I was just like, oh yeah, I thought I wanted to talk about like the psychology of it, because it was such a broad question, and I was like, yeah, dumb fucking teenager, sure, let's talk about psychology. And he just started talking about his own fetishes, and I was like, oh, okay. And then there was a point where like he would text me like every fucking day, and like I only talked to this guy for like I think a week, but it was like always constant. He would be like, "You want to talk about this?" And I was like, yeah, okay." And then there's one point where I was just like, "No, man, I'm literally with my fucking family right now. I do not want to talk about your fucking sexual preferences." And then he was immediately just like, oh, okay, I guess you don't want to talk to me anymore. This always happens. I come on too strong. And I'm like, what the fuck? It's like the one guy thing where there's no vibe awareness. Exactly. Or maybe it was on me. Maybe it was on me. Because I was just like, what are we doing, bro? Like, I feel like, because here's the thing, I never told him that I was 17 at the time, but I had it on my public profile, so he had to have looked at that before he sent me a note on Furfinity that I was 17. I was not trying to hide it, and I know that guy was like well into his 20s. The flags are crimson. I'm so glad that it's that easy. Teenagers, it's that easy. If somebody's trying to be fucking creepy to you, just be like, no, dude. I'm literally with my family. Stop. You were a child, it wasn't on you. Yeah, I know. I know. Anyways, yeah, my arm moves because it's rigged to track my mouse. That's all it is. Yeah, I feel like I came into some really close calls when I was a teenager. Like every girl that I know now, like especially posting on like TikTok and shit, they're like, it's a universal girl experience to get groomed on the internet at like 14 or 15. And I was like, damn brother, not me. Mandus, hello, welcome in. It's been a while since you've been in chat, Mandus. How are you doing, man? I'm a little tired, stressed, and mostly hungry. No, you're good, man. You're good. Sorry, I was in the middle of a story. I wanted to finish it before getting sidetracked, because that happens a lot. That's another goal for this year. I want to try to not get sidetracked too much. I would like to be able to finish complete thoughts before going on to the next thing. Was it Mandus the bad guy at DMC? No. That's gonna be my guy Mundus. Mundus. That's the guy from DMC. Focus. Fokuk. Another goal you said seemed realistic. This one I don't know about. No, I think I can do it. I don't need I don't need Adderall. I don't. Focux. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Focus. Was it Mandus also the main guy in Amnesia? Game I think that one I don't know. I've never actually played Amnesia. What a blast from the ass though. I feel so bad. One time, me and Sheep were talking about Amnesia, and he was like, "Isn't it crazy how everybody was playing that? Like back when Let's Plays just like started becoming a thing." And I was like, "Yeah, dude, can you believe that was like over a decade ago?" And he was like, "I had to be like, I was in 6th grade when that shit was coming out," and he had to be like, "Way to make me feel old." And I was like, oh, I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it." You two aren't even old. That's what I'm saying. But he is like, he's 2 years older than me, so I feel like sometimes he doesn't like remember that there's that much of a time like age difference, which I don't even think is that bad. Like I hung out with people his age when I was going to like school when I was a little kid, just because of my brother. So in my head, I guess it's a little less weird for me. Now I feel decrepit. No! No. Yeah, sorry. I am... I am a 2000s baby. Don't worry. I feel almost... I feel just as old when, whenever somebody's just like, yeah, I was born in 2005. I'm like, no, you weren't. Don't lie to me. Because nobody exists past that. Dog makes people feel old because has the dad in her 30s vibe without actually being that old. Is that it? Is it my vibe? My old man vibe? God forbid a woman has hobbies. The hobbies are embodying a 50-year-old man. I feel like that's like the Gen Z like vibe, right? We're all just kind of like our dads. That's how it feels most of the time. I'm a dad turning 30. I feel like I'm beyond dad in his 30s vibe. I feel like I embody my father who's in his 50s. Those are the type of vibes that I'm trying to get. Literal dust. No, my dad's spry for his age, I think. I'm a dad in his 30s who is literal dust. Oh my god, yeah, Dust Bunny. Poof. Dead forever. I swear to God, there's so much cat hair on my desk. It's starting to really piss me off. This is some really intricate shading. Are you not gonna color this? I am gonna color this. Sometimes I like to go in and do the shading first. I think I was talking about it last stream, but I've been really in this kick where also this is not that intricate. This is actually pretty tame shading. I'm on that kick where I'm kind of feeling like digital pixel painting lately. I've been having a lot of fun doing that. I wonder, can I? No. Yeah, that wouldn't make sense. Never mind. They just set it to multiply so it just becomes the right color after fact. No, I go over it with a low opacity, kind of like glazing it. That's not the pen that I want. So I'll take like a low opacity like pixel pen like this. And then I'll just go over top like that and then layer it up. Layer it up just like I'm painting IRL. So that way it colors the well, not this because it's the shading layer. Glazing her own heart. Yeah, and what about it? So it colors in the lines too. I think that always looks really good. Capsule Kafka, hello, good news. What's the good news? Is it the glazing? Oh, also Isu hit me up and sent me a bunch of references of Nafer. That's their character. And I will be taking this color palette. I think at this point I'm pretty. I got a good idea of how to draw Nafer. I don't feel right. Can you copy and paste and put one of these pictures on stream? Award-winning Akira Yaoi won second place at local college art competition. Love wins. Love really does win. We love award-winning Yaoi. I'm all for it. Is there somewhere I can put this? That won't be annoying. I guess right here. Wait, I got just the idea. Let's rotate it by 90 degrees. Beautiful. And we'll get to that when I need it. But yeah, huge congratulations, Capsule. We love to see it. Let me actually turn this down a little bit. We'll put it to 85. And then let me do this background. Or at the very least the pool. Oops. They even have the gay fish from the Italian Gay Fish Disney movie as their profile picture. This should have been expected. We love gay fish! It's awesome, yeah. Congratulations. I'm sure you deserved it. Ah, I forgot one line. It's for the water. There we go. We're looking good. This ledge looks a little weird though, huh? Let's redo this. Because it kind of just looks like she's not really sitting on it. So we'll move this down, I think. Oops, nope, not the shading. No. Add more squish to the ass to help sell the illusion. I think it's squished enough. I think I just had the perspective kind of off. I think I will add a little bit more squish though. Oh, you little rapscallion, you little jokester. You little freaking degen. Gotta go yell at people about coffee. Alright, Hats, thank you for stopping by. I hope you have a good time yelling at people for coffee. Always nice to see you in chat. Pasto! Hello! Welcome! How you doing? Have I seen you in chat before? I feel like I have. I'm great. I'm doing awesome. No? Oh, well. Well, welcome to chat. Thank you for stopping by. Love to have ya. First time here. Well, welcome. I hope you like your time. Yay! New friends today. We love new friends. We're just having a nice chill time doing some art. Of one of my VTuber friends, Isu, today. Ah. Okay, well I think that's gonna have to be good enough. That looks a little better. I think I will. Damn, okay, Nico. I think I will put a little bit of squish here, though. I think you might be right. I think it would look nicer. I think I did. It looks like I did try to put in a little squish here. Oh no, wait, wrong layer. Oops. Lyco, thank you for the pats. Thank you. So many pats. Do you know, guys, if you try to spam Pats, basically what the command does is, it'll put out the animation, but if you put in another, redeem for a Pat, it's pretty much an on and off switch, so you have to wait until the animation is fully done before redeeming another one. Otherwise, it'll cancel your first one. I don't know. I kind of forgot to explain that, but did you notice that? Yeah, it's not a queue. It's just an on-off switch, pretty much. Wow, ooh, Twitch auto mod. Oh, big big scary. What got auto modded? Laika's message that she it was the message that says she hates the Russian bear, but Twitch Automod only saw the part where she said, "I hate the Russian." It's the part that says, "I hate the Russian." That. There we go. Thank you. Unless somebody comes in here and actually starts being xenophobic. Otherwise, I'm sure we'll be fine for now. Oh my damn. That's crazy. There's the term "cum." That's crazy. As an American, that word is a huge no-no, yeah. Yeah, Automod's out for everybody today. What the fuck? Usually it just sits there and is useless. One of us gotta go back and de-allow that one later. That's just a slur out of context, yeah. Yeah, no worries. Just because one of the GG players was talking about Japanese characters or something, they shortened it. Yeah. Although, usually when you shorten Japanese, you shorten it to JP. I'm like, no, stop. Ugh. JP Morgan. Although, you know what? I'm actually really curious. How far does the automod go? Don't worry, guys. I've been called this personally to discriminate against me. I am alright. Hold on. I'm just genuinely curious if it'll catch this. We're not doing this. Why? Why? Why can't I? I'm curious. Hello. Welcome in. If you type it, it'll just let it through. Okay, Grolix, I give you the pass. Can you go ahead and type in GOOK for me? The ultimate bait. The ultimate trap. It still got blocked. No, I don't think it did. I think it'll let me too since I'm a bot. Okay, well, never mind. Don't worry about it. I just wanted to see if, like, it didn't give a shit about, like, Southeast Asians. I'm not allowing that screen cap to exist. Why not? I'll put it in my files. Future Grolix call out post. Oh, you tried! Damn. When I run for president, exactly. How do I shade this part? I'm a little... I don't know. So this is the water. Twitch is gonna the streamer shall we? We're not gonna get into that, thank you. Closing the border from America for the Switch 2's launch window since we in effect get it for cheaper due to tariffs. Huh? We do? Oh, no, not we do. Grolix does. Because he's in Canada. I forget. You're Canadian. Wouldn't that just be prime minister? That's what they have there, right? A prime minister? Ted Cruz. Wait, why are we talking about Senator Ted Cruz? Prime Minister is so hoity-toity, the Queen is dead, make me president. Damn. Ted Cruzumaki. Ted Cruz is Canadian, he has a citizenship in everything, I think. Then how the fuck is he the Senator of Texas? Hello? Split citizenship? I guess? Whatever. I don't want to get into this. Makes me tired. I feel like this is right. Maybe I'll add some more levels of shading to it. Why is that good? Why is it that Good Friday is a holiday? Is it like a national holiday? Like, do people get work off for it? Because lately at my workplace, I've been getting people calling in asking if we're gonna be open on Friday because it's Good Friday, and I was like, yeah, duh. We work for the government. It's not a fucking federal holiday. Liquor stores are closed and most people are off work. Huh. Huh. That's interesting. Liquor store, yeah, that makes sense. Because people are still doing Lent, right? And then Easter. I feel like here the only federal holiday that we observe is Christmas. Or that's also a religious holiday, I mean. Not a Catholic, forget about Lent. Not even New Year. No, we get New Year too, but that's not what I meant. Is like it's not New Year's not really a religious holiday. Christmas is, you know, supposed to be a religious holiday, but I feel like they use that to encompass all of the holidays that happen in December. Yeah. Yeah, I've only have been having wine since Lent started. Because I wanted to refrain with sheep this year. And because as I've talked ad nauseum about it. And then next year we're going to do the full Lent. And it's going to be really cool. Because I get to do some vegan dabbling. I'm so fucking thirsty. Ugh. Just a little bit. So this year is really my first year, like, following it, I guess. I've never really thought about it until now. Because Sheep wanted to do it this year, but he kind of forgot, and we had a bunch of meat in the fridge, and he didn't want to let it go to waste. But next year we are gonna try out doing Lent. But not like Catholic. It's Orthodox Lent. Oh yeah, hello, welcome back. Your drawing is looking good, thank you. Isn't Sheep Greek Orthodox though? Yeah, they still not celebrate. What is it? They still observe Lent. The timing just might be a little different than Catholic Lent. I know this year Catholic and Orthodox Easter line up. So the days are just about the same. But at least for this year we wanted to try it a little bit. So we have refrained from alcohol except for wine days. They do allow you to drink wine on Saturday and Sunday. The name surname guy in YouTube chat really just said the upside down smile on the left. Is that what their username says? Name surname? Because that's hilarious. Name surname, that's so funny. Ugh, my back. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I'm shrimping a little bit. Abstain from alcohol sounds like something I'd only do when I'm dead. Usually I would agree, but sometimes I've been wanting to like take a break from it, cause like it's been getting a little tired. And you know what? When you stop drinking like every other day, it's easier for you to get drunk. The times where you do decide to drink, it's actually so fun. Also, like, it's also tired waking up with a hangover. At least I think so. I started getting really sick of it, so I was like, I'm not doing this anymore. I remember I used to go in, like, when I first turned 21, and at first I was like, oh, I'm not the fucking stupid 21-year-old that always goes into work with a hangover. Hey, guess what? I was. And I wouldn't call out of work, but I sure would like show up to work, do like the bare minimum, and then leave early because I'd be just like I can't stay. I'm gonna throw up. I only get hungover when I drink 20 plus drinks a night. Yeah, me too. But I have to space it out. Plus, like, it stops being fun sometimes. Like, when you're in a really bad mood, being drunk is, like, not fun anymore. We're gonna do this. Oops, I had the wrong thing. There we go. That's more what I want. Keys to get buzzed, not drunk. But sometimes I do like getting drunk. But yeah, usually I like to keep a steady buzz. Shadow so deep the line art disappears. It's so good. Like those Persona 5 dude, Atlas should just become a UI designing company, cause their UI for the games are it's so good. It's so good. It makes me nut every time I see them. Like the UI for Metaphor ReFantasia, it's so fucking good. Ugh, they're so beautiful. People who take their children to the bar at 2 a.m. are Satan. To both the child and the bar staff. That's what I saw in a police video. That's crazy. I've seen people do it. They've done it. I've had people come in when I was still working at the bar. They come in with their little fucking toddler, and I'm like, at like 9 o'clock, and I'm like, shouldn't your kid be going to sleep? Isn't it night-night time? You know what? I would love to do that, but my boss was very stingy. He wouldn't even let us, like, when I told him when I did last call, he'd be like, wow, that's pretty early. I did last call 30 minutes before we close. And I was like, really? When do you do last call? And he's like, oh, you do last call when you're supposed to close. Huh? You do last call when the bar closes. That's... When the bar closes, I want everybody out of here. I get mad people who just bring their children to the liquor store, let alone a bar. Liquor store, I don't know, I'll give a pass to that, because sometimes liquor stores are just like, whatever. Like, as long as you're in and out, who cares? Because I've been into the liquor store with my parents when I was a kid. And it was not really that big of a deal. In fact, I used to love going on beer runs with my dad. The licorice store. Wouldn't bring my kids into the weed store. I'm definitely not going to bring them into the liquor store. I guess, but you don't really smell liquor more than you smell weed. And weed usually kind of stinks. Because I don't know, I think my thing is, like, at a liquor store, people aren't getting actively Oh, thank you for the pats, baby. People aren't actively getting drunk at the liquor store. They're just kind of getting their vice and then leaving. It's like kind of rolling up to like a Walmart, but it's all alcohol. Like, sure, what, like if, I don't really have a problem with it if it's just like a little errand run, because little kids love going on errands with their parents. But like if you're at a bar, people are actively getting drunk. Like it's more of an adult atmosphere. I feel like that is the place where people go to get away from kids. But at a liquor store, you're not sitting there and like spending a significant amount of time. It's just a store. John, hello, welcome to the shisha bar. I'm not taking... Listen, I wouldn't take kids to a bar. I know it happens. I would rather bring a child to a liquor store if I'm going out for errands than bring them to a bar. Like, the place where I worked, it wasn't really a bar, it was a brewery. So we also served food. So people would often go there just, like, for dinner or something. I still got fucking pissed off at people who brought their kids, because it's just like, you go there for, you go there to get away from the kids. So I did not say I would take my kids to the bar. I said it's okay to like just bring them in and out at a what is it? In and out of a liquor store. I guess some parents just bring their kids literally everywhere with them because they have no one to leave them with. I guess, but also, like, just leave your kid at home. Or, like, just buy alcohol and drink it at home. Like, every time I see someone bring their kid to the gym, I don't think you'd do that unless there's nowhere to leave them. That's fine, but you also need to, like, understand, like, what you're doing, right? You don't have to go to the bar and bring your kid with you. Like, going out to the bar is already expensive. That's like, it's an optional thing. Gym, I'm willing to give a pass on, just because that's kind of like a health thing. And most gyms usually do have areas for children. They're not going to be like, yeah, this is adults only. Dog says abandon them? You could just leave your kid at home. Tell them, don't do this, don't open the door for anybody. They're fine. I think we're, like, getting a little too paranoid with it, no? Were you guys not left at home at 8 years old? Going to bars as opposed to just buying alcohol and getting fucked up at home is optional. It's an option! That's what I'm saying. Because the thing with, like, with a liquor store is it is a store, like I said. You're not spending significant amount of times in there, and there's nobody actively getting drunk in there. And if they are, they shouldn't be. Like, at a bar, it's understood what you're there for, right? You're there to get drunk, to hang out with other adults that are preferably 21 and over, right? And you sit there and drink expensive-ass, like, overpriced drinks. Were you, like, an exceptionally well-behaved child? Yeah, one of these days, if I get over, like, my anxiety of, like, streaming and, like, being a VTuber, I'll have one of my parents come on here and they'll tell you how much of a good kid I was. I was a really good kid. I was also, like, very anxious. But basically, all you gotta do is say, like, don't open the door for anybody. Don't turn on the stove. Sit there and play your fucking video games, and I'll be back in 2 hours. That's it. If you want to get sloshed, don't have kids, is what I say. I don't know. You can still get sloshed if you have kids. As long as your kids know, like, you're drunk, like, you're not totally gonna be super responsible. So real. Bring on Dogmon, you can trust us. No, not my mother. You guys are gonna get my dad. And that's it. Although, you know what? I feel like my mom would be really good on stream. But yeah, kids in the gym I'm fine with. Kids at the liquor store is alright enough. Going to a bar is a solo activity. That's what I'm saying. I say drink at the bar so you can get drunk without worrying about the kids. Exactly. The bars are the adult daycares. You go there so you don't have to worry about shit. Also, I say, like, you can still get, like, drunk as an adult if you have kids. Because that's what my parents did. And you know what? They were still really awesome. Like, the worst is, like, when my dad would get really shit-faced. And I would just have to, like, kind of, like, live with the embarrassment of my dad being shit-faced in public. Like, one time he got really fucked up at a county fair concert. And it was just really embarrassing. It was really embarrassing because he was really fucking drunk. I'm so opinionated today. Yeah, that is a large part of the job. I have lots of thoughts today. And I'd like to argue that sometimes babysitting adults is worse than babysitting children. Because adults think that that they don't need to be babysat. At least kids, for the most part, they know to, like, they have, like, that instinct where it's like, oh, I gotta listen to the adult, obviously. Meanwhile, adults are like, you can't tell me what to fucking do. It's a free country. It's a free country. You know, that kind of vibe. Adults are like children with autonomy who you have no respect and have no authority over. Yes, yeah. When like, especially when you're drunk, when it's just like, yes, man, I'm trying to fucking help you out, dude. Never go to the art section in Newgrounds, but that's where I am. That's where I archive most of my art. Scrolled a bit too far. Uh-oh. That happens. Speaking of never look at this up. There are also dog pieces on there that are nowhere else for some reason. It's because, I don't know, I get lazy. Did you guys like did you guys see the YouTube thumbnail for today's stream? Do you guys like it? You guys like it? Did you see it? There's another recent art history piece that I've been interested in. That have been in 2 video essays that I've watched in recent times. No, not delification, deletization. Come on. Forever-real deletization. Gorgut! Hello! We're talking about deletization. Sorry, this is kind of a weird time to step into the conversation. Yeah, Isu art. Yeah, I'm hoping to finish this up today. We were just starting our discussion on deletization. And the consequences of it. We're talking about deletization. Should I let's put on the Frankie Faye video up in the corner so we can all get schooled a little bit on deletization and what ensues. Forever real deletization. I love Frankie Faye. She's awesome. Deli meat rats. We're doing big learning. Hello? We're learning about deletization. Where's my window capture? No, not that one. Yeah. Here we go. Okay, hold on. Pretty sure it's being captured.
And just knowing what you like. But that's not even remotely the end of it, because there's a lot more.
Sorry, I was watching this video earlier. Do you know about deletization, Sheep?
No.
It's this one really specific fetish that this person made words up for, where
Wait, I know deletization.
Where rats are
They're converted into deli meat.
yeah, forever real. Whoa, I insult. Thank you for the raid. Alright. Good time for the raid. Yeah, hello. We're learning about deletization, guys. Get comfy. Sit down. Let's watch some educational content by Frankie Faye. Thank you. Thank you for the shout out also. Yeah. Stop.
What comes to mind when you think of DeviantArt? Rats? Bondage? Some kind of weaponized autism? What if I told you that for 3 years that was literally
Weaponized autism.
In the summer of 2010, one artist created
It's echoing?
the single
Hold on.
weirdest thing ever uploaded to DeviantArt.
Good now?
BDSM drawings of cartoon rats being mummified and
We
transformed
good?
into ham and cheese slaves. A collection of artwork so cursed it's been crowned the
Yeah?
Black
Okay, good.
Prince of DeviantArt autism. But how on earth does a person figure out that this is their fetish if it's a fetish at all? And did the artist who unleashed this thing ever escape that Olive Garden? This is the legend of the DeviantArt rat meat guy. This is Bad Art History.
We love the rat meat guy.
Real quick,
I wonder where
before
he's
we get
at.
started,
No
let's
ads,
step
no
back
ads, no ads. Sorry.
started with 3 words: forever, tied up, deletized. On December 21st
Forever
of
real.
2009, an Olive Garden superfan going by the name Rafe15 posted the first of 11
Forgot about the
genuinely
Olive Garden picture.
concerning
Me too.
illustrations. Of greatest note was the one depicting Jake, the rat.
How
The
does
baby
someone
being
start talking about
mummified
this?
with rope, transforming into
It's because it's my it's in my thumbnail on YouTube for the stream.
Rafe15 just kept uploading and uploading, and when the Reddit hive mind stumbled upon his creation, all hell broke loose. Redditors, goons, and Chan users fell to their knees before the raw autistic energy radiating from this image. And to be clear, that's not my phrasing, because as these images infected forum after forum, the internet soon convened to declare this the single most autistic thing ever.
Why? Because I thought it was funny.
Driven insane with fear, viewers bombarded.
I like
Rafe15
cursed art
sections
history.
with insults and hatred.
'Cause this
And
is
no
art
sooner did he
history.
begin his artistic career
No,
than he
that's
abandoned
us.
both of his DeviantArt
I'm just a
accounts for
connoisseur.
good. So let's take a step back. Why would people react like this? As far as bizarre fetish art online, if that's what this is, then this was pretty tame. And remember, by 2013,
The art
the term
historian.
autism on the internet was much more synonymous with something like the Sonichu comic series than it ever was with deli meat.
These stories
transformation.
terrify me. In
Unlike
another life,
Sonichu
I
and
could have been a
unlike the
deli
vast
rat guy or
majority of
something.
online
Or like
spec
the
material, it wasn't actually
what is
the
it? The
artwork
kitchen
that
tile
was
guy. You
scaring
guys remember
the host.
kitchen tile
It was
guy?
the captions. The thing about forever real tied up Jake is that he loves being tied up and wants to lick other mice with this permanent bologna, ham, and cream cheese tongue, and pass
Yeah.
the virus on to them.
And
to
cream
fully
cheese.
deletize and change their organs and insides so they end up rope mummified, covered in permanent rubbery rope just like him. Literally a machine. Literally like a machine and enjoying it. Wearing
The
a
kitchen
bond
tile guy
and
is
permanent
100%
clothing.
real. I refuse to
There is
believe
a
that it was
lot
fake.
to unwrap here. So before we
And
get
I
to
just
like
think
the
it's
actual
alarming
plot,
at how
quick
quickly
timeline.
he was to admit
2009.
it.
The original 11 illustrations were uploaded starting December of that year, but they didn't see the light of day until one DeviantArt user stumbled upon the tied up Justin caption. Traumatized and wishing to infect the rest of humanity with this knowledge, which I kid you not, is actually part of this fetish. The anonymous user posted the full caption to operatorchan.org. Commenters resoundingly agreed this felt sexual and creepy. Over the following months, deletization art became a frequent flyer on DeviantArt cringe threads on sites like NeoGAF.
The hair is crazy on that one.
Himself became a minor celebrity, with a cult of internet terrorists ready to paste the caption
Arguably sexual, he
anywhere
says.
they went. This thing was appearing on Steam discussion pages, comment sections on random blogs, and even on educational resources about the otherkin community. The community of 12 to 15 people who identified as non-human animals. 2013 was a very different time, but the morbid curiosity soon turned to chud rage, because no one could figure out if this wasn't some 300 IQ satire and the guy that made this was being completely serious, what kind of fetish could this possibly have been? Was it the rats? The rope? The ham? Some fourth, even worse thing that only existed on DeviantArt? Well, to answer that, we should answer a
I love that
more
bit.
basic question, and
A
one
fourth
that I'm
worst
sure
thing.
You're wondering yourself. Why is DeviantArt like that? DeviantArt is an art-sharing website that, by the mid-2010s, developed a horrific reputation for being a psychological horror fetish thunderdome with the occasional very nice piece of art. But it didn't get that way
was
overnight.
great.
Launched on August 7th of 2000
I miss
as a
old
hub for
DeviantArt.
custom software skins, it was originally a completely different website. But in a decision that probably keeps him up at night, co-founder Max...
Very threatening title card. I love the background music, or the backing track she used for it. It was great. These videos are so masterfully done.
A recognizable version of DeviantArt had taken shape. As word spread and the site...
What? Huh? Hold shift to make sure the lines are straight. What's wrong with you? Huh? Need some Subway Surfers gameplay in the other corner? Yeah, that would be... It kind of turned into the simulation clicker. It's good. I did hold shift. What are you talking about?
Otakus, furries, bronies, people who made genuinely upsetting art of Disney characters. You can see where the problem is beginning to form. Before long, a certain
Don't talk about Subway. Why not? We can talk about Subway. This
Are you
is...
talking about Spyro Subway?
I love Spyro Subway.
But how?
I think it's a work of modern art. Dada, if you will.
Crucially, unlike other art sites, DeviantArt has no downvote system, and I cannot
No
stress
feces.
this enough, no quality control whatsoever.
Don't put
so
don't let us know.
You get about 3 billion of
Don't
views.
put that on
Since
screen.
this type of fetish
What,
doesn't
Spyro-
actually break any rules,
Spyro Subway.
DeviantArt
Oh,
is
yeah, I can't put that on
completely
screen.
overrun with low quality spank bank material. It never had a chance. And here's where we get to the root of the problem, because if you take fetish art out of context, a lot of the time, it can look incredibly funny. Some may even describe it
That's why I love it.
Now this brings
Because
us
it's
back
just,
to the
it's
Raggedy
super
Ann
funny out of
controversy.
context.
At that time, DeviantArt cringe compilations were all the rage, and what could be more classically DeviantArt than bondage, hypnosis, rat deli meat transformation art? Though many suspected that this was just too perfect to be real, luckily for us, Rafe15 didn't just hint at the fact that he had a
Forever
strange
real.
fetish. He quite literally spelled it out. BDSM and Pikachu. A pretty strong allegation.
And Pikachu.
Not as strong as the processing power of today's sponsor.
No ads. I thought I skipped you.
Helpless to stop their transformation.
I can't
into
name a
smelly
freakier
piece of
internet
meat,
dweller.
and importantly,
This
that
guy's
they love it.
crazy.
This is pretty characteristic of fetish art, which often focuses disproportionately on the reaction of the subject to some very bizarre scenario. As a rule of thumb, the weirder the scenario and the more misplaced the subject's reaction, the
This is
more
the
likely
guy
it
that
will be
ate
fetish.
that guy.
You need a really good example of this.
My ears
Consider
are
one
having
of my
regret
least
right now.
favorite
No! Why would they?
You want to rub my feet?
If
You wanna rub my
were living
feet?
on the bottom of Sonic's foot, you wouldn't be making this face. Which brings us along to 2, repetition. Rafe15's word choice is no accident. He uses very specific fetish vocabulary
How quaint.
in his captions. Mummified, bondage, permanent.
It's retracting.
Literally like a machine and enjoying it. But he didn't stop there, inventing his own words to describe the permanence of the transformation, which is where this phrase, forever real, tied up, deletized, comes from. The Pikachu one sums it up pretty well. Loves being wrapped up in bondage, so tied up, one word, bound so tightly, so
A one
fully
word?
delicatized, the blood a mixture of ketchup, tomato, pizza, and barbecue sauce, as the blood running through the permanent
The
ham veins
barbecue
like
sauce
it just
part
goes
is the
on
best.
and
I
on.
need to
You
know
can
how this guy
literally
developed
smell
this.
these images. So what's going on here, fetish-wise?
What other kind of
Rafe is
DeviantArt we
fixated
gonna
on
go
a
learn
type of
about?
bondage
What,
called
what else do you guys want to
in
learn
which
about
the
from
entire
DeviantArt?
body is tightly wrapped. People who are into
I,
this sit
I,
out
I've got a whole Rolodex of
bodily
things.
surrender. And according to psychologist and professional gamer wizard Dr. Mark Griffiths, there's a strong overlap psychologically
Spiral
between
Subway.
mummification, claustrophobia, the
I guess we'll
opposite
put that on
claustrophobia,
next.
and rubber suit fetishism, which is very interesting given the
How about a
amount of
Target gift
times
card fetish?
Rafe
I mean, there's
15
holes on top of them.
specifies rubbery rope.
I'm
Now,
sure
as to
there's
how
somebody out there
Rafe
with the credit
really
card
anybody
fetish.
on this planet could figure out that they were into this, it's generally never on purpose. Sometimes you just know, sometimes you're watching a cartoon at a formative time and just something clicks in your head precisely the right way, though there's no scientific consensus.
See,
on
this
how
is
these
the
things
conversation
form.
that I wanted to have
Best
with
answer
that
we
guy
have
that I
right
was
now
talking
seems to be
about
some combination
at the
of
beginning of
classical
stream.
conditioning and just knowing what you like. But that's not even remotely
no,
the
he
end
was
of
just
it, because
boring.
there's a lot more fetish stuff going on here. You should be aware that sensual fan art of anime broads turning into tables and chairs and all manner of thing is
I've seen those
everywhere
ones.
on this website. Because for those who are into this stuff, inanimate object transformation, much
It's a fun
like
thing to navel gaze
mummification,
about.
is about surrendering bodily autonomy in a controlled setting. And interestingly, the biting and licking thing in order to spread the transformation deli meat virus, about which Rafe has written obsessively, is actually a relatively common fetish trope. Plenty of transformation material is also focused on humiliating and disfiguring changes. But there's just something
Like,
about transforming into these
Osamu
incredibly
Tezuka, did you
smelly
guys
foods.
know? Have you guys seen the Osamu Tezuka transformation art that he did before he passed away, that his family kind of shamefully tried to hide from the world? Before we continue, have you guys seen that? Because I will pull it up. It's not, I don't believe it's anything explicit, but hold on. Let me check it first. Osamu Tezuka. Transformation. Yes. Oh, yeah. They found a bunch of drawings after he passed away of it. Trying to vet some out. If you guys didn't know, Osamu Tezuka is the guy who made Astro Boy, and then what else? Dororo. It's not explicit, but it sure is suggestive. Nobody doesn't know who Osamu Tezuka is. Nobody knows what a VTuber is. I guess so. True. Yeah, his daughter found this in his study after he passed away. Yeah. Yeah, there you go.
Being immobilized with rope and turning into a stupid, drooling, mindless thing that feels a lot closer to the
It almost reminds
end
you
of
of
the
deletization.
spectrum. And speaking of the spectrum, it's tism time. DeviantArt autism. Everyone knows what it means, or do they? As you are probably aware, the internet has a strained relationship with the term autism. Online, it's typically used to mean cringe, socially unaware, or stupid. Lolcows, internet figures known for their outlandish behavior, are famously overrepresented on the spectrum, be it Chris Chan or Justin RPG or the Poop Squatch. Although opinion does seem to be turning on that last one. In fact, Encyclopedia Dramatica has gone ahead and assembled a huge list of noteworthy autistic people, including Bill Gates, Mark Zuckerberg, every person in Finland.
He really drew boobs funny, didn't he?
Real,
Yeah, a little
autism
bit.
is a neurodevelopmental disorder. It is
Just
not
a little
a mental illness per se. It is a fundamental difference in the way a person's brain works. And though it exists along a spectrum, it is typically characterized by social deficits and repetitive restricted behavior. And it goes without saying that on the more severe end of the spectrum, it presents as a profound disability. Now, weaponized autism, which came from a turn of phrase used in this 2010 Cracked article, has often been used to describe acts done for the greater good by people who weaponize their collective autism in order to track down animal abusers, find real-life criminals, and solve mysteries. But for the time being, if someone online calls you an autist or an exceptional individual, they're not paying you a compliment. So what is DeviantArt autism? There isn't scholarly research on this yet, but from what I gather from asking autistic viewers of the channel, which is like 90% of you, it seems to
we
be
did it, Reddit.
Niche interests, like a background character who only shows up twice.
Hey pal, you just blowing from stupid town?
You just blowing from stupid town.
Fetish that uniquely
Ham
appeals to someone on the
hypnosis.
spectrum. This can result in spammy, low-quality artwork that to an outsider can look anything from ridiculous to extremely
Hold on.
fetish.
My CD just skipped and everyone just heard you let one rip.
So when the tied-up Jake art hit the forums, for better or worse, virtually everyone who saw it identified it as being a severe case of DeviantArt autism. But wait, cry the Christorians. What about Sonichu? In terms of internet art autism, is Sonichu not the rightful king? Well, yes, but the fact remains, Sonichu did not originate from DeviantArt. The vast majority of Christian's artwork is not fetishistic by nature, with the exception of a few very unfortunate pieces, and the extremely dense writing style is not in service of a fetish. 90% of Christian's writing is just exposition and compliments to the chef. So,
that's
to close
right.
the loop on this, in terms of DeviantArt autism, Tied Up Jake may not be the single most autistic thing
It's just pure and genuine.
Bear in mind, people with autism can have fetishes. People can have fetishes without having autism.
What the fuck was that Rocky Horror hot dog image about? Don't worry about it.
The research, a lot of people with autism prefer the feeling of
perhaps we'll do like a deep dive researching stream as part of our hangout stream tomorrow. But I do want to do some co-working with you guys. We'll do some work.
Very obviously
Skibbity toilet fetish. There is skibbity toilet porn videos out there.
The immobilization with rope. I don't know if that's one-to-one. I suspect it might be a coincidence. It just happens to be the fetish that lines up with that particular feeling. But I thought that one was really interesting, and this only occurred to me after I wrote the script. And that brings us...
I worry about it.
what kind of person would make this? So some have speculated that rather than a fetish, Rafe 15 may suffer some combination of autism and OCD that causes him to obsessively fixate on several visual motifs. It's probably a little column A, little column B, but to be totally clear, nobody actually knows this. Active on DeviantArt from 2009 to 2013.
He dropped off the face of the fucking internet. No! We lost a master.
Everything from digital art to model building to photography. One of the few existing photos of this guy that we have show him pensively slumped on the floor at an Olive Garden. While no one knows for sure if Rape 15 has autism, he is obviously developmentally different. And in no way did he deserve the onslaught of name-calling when people discovered his work. Among his entire gallery, the forever-real tied-up Deletai series is the most
He's
infamous,
literally
outnumbered by his
this generation's Da Vinci.
Run off the internet completely.
Is he fucking dead in that image? No, he's just hanging out. I need to know if he made it out of that Olive Garden, bro.
Good and deeply evil. And honestly, whether you get your rocks off to rats, rope, ham,
shit
or
fetish
some
where people eat
combination
the poo
so long as
poo.
you're not hurting anyone,
People eat the poo
DeviantArt
poo.
will always have your back. And your meat. This has been Bad Art History.
Oh brother, this guy
This video was made
stinks.
possible by Meta PCs. Use code
It's actually real. Yeah, I know. Okay, what are we doing next? We're doing Spyro. Let me pull up the Spyro video, and then we're done with the DeviantArt stuff. Hold on. I love learning things with you guys, don't you? Here we
Between
go.
Jared Fogle, a 9/11 hoax, and meat of no known origin, you'd think Subway had seen it all, until the 4chan furry poop sandwich of 2012. That year, one furry
The
asked the
poop
question on
sandwich.
everyone's mind. What would happen if you ordered poop at Subway? The answer,
Well, you know what? We're gonna be
talking
talking about it now. We're discussing it.
Have to look at it directly.
One
So
guy in
who
chat
would
really
make
opened my
this?
eyes today.
How on
Simply
earth
had
is
no
the
idea
Dookie
how
sandwich
depraved
connected
humanity
to
was before
singer-songwriter
that.
CeeLo Green?
It's,
And
yeah,
why does the
it's pretty
internet
bad.
have such a long history
And yet,
of
so
furry
innocent.
poop
Oh wow!
incidents?
All
This is
right.
the craptastic
Thank you for
story of the
subscribing to the
Spyro Subway
channel.
image.
I'm
This
surprised
is
you did, given the
bad history.
content that we're watching right now.
Our tale begins in the sleepy town of Rolla, Missouri, specifically the local Rolla subreddit. On October 26, 2012, a malicious Redditor, though I repeat myself, inexplicably posted this
Yeah, the shit eating
illustration
is
of
pretty
beloved
tame
video
compared
game
to a lot of
character
other
Spyro
stuff
the
that people
Dragon
like,
making a
I
shit
think.
sandwich at Subway while his pal helps him by dropping a comically huge log. Looking on with horror and disinterest is a backyardigan and two assorted furries.
It's actually really
And in the
funny.
foreground,
What's going on? Hold
Subway,
on, what?
Eat fresh. And when people saw this, they lost their minds. Users begged for the image to be taken down, threatened to kill themselves, and one even personally condemned the Redditor to hell. But what these poor saps didn't know is that he was merely a symptom of a much larger problem, because it would turn out that this image had escaped 4chan months ago in spite of efforts to suppress it. And as it jumped from Reddit to Tumblr to BuzzFeed, it's
The
quickly
efforts
reaching
to
a
fucking
wider, unsuspecting
contain
audience
it.
and becoming quite the skid mark on the reputation of
Nice.
furries online. And as if that weren't bad enough, we would all soon learn that a poop sandwich was not even the worst thing that someone had ordered at a Subway in real life. But hold on, I hear.
We
through
cannot
first,
let
how
this
could
get
people
out.
boring have this effect on people? It's the internet. You're gonna see things you don't like. And while this is absolutely true, following in the tradition of furries who ruin it for everyone else, this wasn't merely a matter of seeing a gross out furry image against your will.
To be
This
frank,
was
if
a
I saw
widespread
somebody
case
saying
of
we
furry
cannot let
poop,
this get out, I
and
will
it was
immediately
splattering the internet in a way
leak
you
it.
wouldn't have expected. But before we can fully dive into this furry poop incident, a quick timeline. June 8th, 2010. The original Spyro Subway image is posted to adult furry website E621 by an artist called Nitroxidal. An artist
That's
who
like the
nuked
Jarian
his
spirit
internet
in me.
presence shortly thereafter.
That's how it
Taking instant
manifests.
popularity
Not by
in the
shitting on something
category,
that
it was
people
reposted
like,
6 months later to
but
TGIF.
sharing something that should not be
A
shared.
massive Boru-style website that compiles tens of millions of tasteful Japanese images from smaller image boards. And as is the case with most Borus, the very next stop for their content is usually 4chan. June 2012. A 4chan user on the video games board drops this photoshopped Yu-Gi-Oh card containing a deceptively innocent picture
Right, like
of
the
Spyro.
forbidden one.
Users recognized it immediately and begged him to reconsider. But this mad lad continued slowly, tortuously posting the rest of the image set, christening a new meme known as the Forbidden One. And in 2014, shit hit the fan. For reasons
Nice.
absolutely no one understands, a weirdly unwoke
Her script writing
BuzzFeed
skills are
article compiled
unmatched.
The 50 worst things on the internet that year. And somewhere between a video of Boogie2988 making Mountain Dew Doritos slop and the girl who wore her boyfriend as a hat, BuzzFeed exposed tens of thousands of people to Spyro scat. But as luck would have it, the concept of a furry shock image was actually about to take off. Though you may be thinking, I know what a shock image is, and I don't remember this being relevant in the mid-2010s. So what could furries possibly have done?
What do you
to
mean,
make it
wear
come
her
back?
boyfriend as a hat?
I'm glad you asked.
I think you know.
Let's address
The
the
cheese
big
grater
elephant in the
image.
room. The furry fandom has a long and documented history
I
of
think I'm
extreme
confused.
fetish
It's okay, you
behavior,
don't have to
bordering on
look.
life-threatening. Whether it's a reluctance
Just
to
ignore
throw other
it.
furries under the bus or a refusal to acknowledge
Killed
this
him in Warskin.
whatsoever, furries and
No.
poop go together
Think about it.
like furries and poop. And here's a brief list of their greatest shits. 2 babies, 1 fox. This reviled
Think about it,
furry
really
shock
think about
image,
it.
which blew up after it was posted to 4chan, depicts Tails from Sonic doing unspeakable things to 2 baby animals and then forcing them to eat their own waste. 2018. Furry influencer
So,
Blue
it's-
Wolf not only originates the infamous
Okay.
furry shits on a
Let me explain this lightly. All people have an orifice down under, that unfortunately you can stick things into. One being a head. So if you were to call a human a hat in that context.
But was also exposed for running a Discord
Yeah.
server called Smelly Furs, in which adult poop content.
By the
was
Pope, what is that? We're learning about
other
DeviantArt
writers.
today.
Also in 2018. 2018 was like a
That is not a gentle way to explain that. What do you mean? That's scientific.
Well known for so extensively documenting his obsession with playing in.
Welcome to the
wearing,
stream,
and
Kramer.
eating his own
Sit down, take a
took
seat.
long and
Make sure
unannounced
you're
break
taking
from the internet.
notes,
There was
because we're
serious
watching some
speculation
educational
that he
videos today.
died via poop poison.
I'm
He seems to be
sharing
fine, but the definitive
my
video
art
on this
history
topic has
special
already been made,
interest.
so please give it a watch. And in a similar but more lighthearted vein, the diaper fur sub-community is notorious for being very poorly behaved in real life. In 2015, they gained brief worldwide attention when a critical mass of diaper furs assembled at the Rainforest Convention and systematically tore apart the venue with non-stop orgies,
Rainforest.
drug use, and the shoving of diapers into
Ugh.
plumbing that cost the hotel thousands of dollars in repairs. This is also not to mention anecdotal reports of a horrific smell coming from the convention. They were not invited back. Now, furries in general are kind of a hairy topic. No pun intended. But if you're
Nice.
not trying to furry max this holiday season, give yourself the
No!
ultimate self-care.
No ads, not on my stream.
My code SCUM at manscaped.com. Not only is this an amazing value for your money, but your jingle balls will thank you. Thank you so much to Manscaped for kindly sponsoring today's video. And back to the other thing. And it goes without saying, the fetish art component of furry poop incidents is a small but thriving community, boasting about 14,000 drawings tagged SCAT on E621. And now that we can say for sure
Crazy.
that Spyro Subway is fetish art, this begs the question. How does
When I
anyone
first saw
figure
your
out
channel, I thought your avatar was a squirrel, mainly because of the channel.
And then they eat the
Eat the poo
So
poo!
what is this?
I get that a lot. It's supposed to be a big Shiba tail. That's what Shiba tail look like. No, that's squirrel beats. Dog beats. Look, hold on. Shiba Inu. That's what they look like. It's my tail. Ta-da, see? You see it. It's dog, yeah.
It's called.
You see it.
Coprophilia, also known as scatophilia, is a fetish in which people derive pleasure from waste. This is usually expressed as an interest in watching somebody else get pooped on or being the pooper. In the case of Spyro
Thought Twitch was
Subway, that
wait, huh?
explains the observer's point
Thought
of
Twitch
view.
actually got to me
Think
after
about
all that.
where
Oh!
eyes
Oh,
look.
did
The
your Twitch
observer is
die? Oh
likely
no.
someone who enjoys watching the sausage get made, so to speak. In much rarer cases, the fetish revolves around being the poop-e. In a rather infamous case,
The
in
poop-e.
1989, a Japanese man was so captivated by caca that he climbed into the septic tank under a woman's toilet, got stuck, and died. And in the rarest form of this fetish, you get something called coprophagia.
Wasn't
Someone in
that,
Japan called
like,
the
not
poop
real?
squatch. Explain what that is.
Hey YouTube, if you want to see me eat poop, I'll do that for you on YouTube. But I need 10 million likes to this video and 1,000 subscribers.
And calling this extreme isn't
This
merely
topic
a
makes
matter
me
of
visceral.
opinion.
It's so
The DSM-IV,
bad.
The clinical handbook for
It's really
diagnosing mental
bad.
illness
Sorry for anybody with
actually mentions
sensitive
this
stomachs.
fetish. In an acronym that I swear to God I did not make up for this video, coprophilia is classified
Oh,
under
no,
penis.
no.
Paraphilia not otherwise specified. A clinical subgroup of extreme fetishes alongside those involving animals, dead bodies.
I handle this better than
addiction,
secondhand
and terrorizing
embarrassment.
people over the phone. Now, obviously, most fetishes are formed by or before puberty and are sometimes the result of traumatic events, which is to say, there are people who find themselves into this stuff through no fault of their own. Not that that makes it okay, but that being said, please do not eat poop. But
Thank
if you
you.
absolutely must, Subway might have you covered. Part of the reason Spyro Subway
But if you
triggered people
must.
the way that it did was because, to a small extent, there was a grain of truth. As mentioned before, Subway is among the fast food chains more known for their PR disasters than they've ever been for their food. In 1999, a 6-year-old became so ill after eating at Subway that he required a liver transplant. 2 Subways
Crazy.
in the area were soon the target of a massive lawsuit after infecting 40 people with hepatitis A. In 2013, The Onion ran a fake article
Are you okay,
advertising a
Grolix?
September 9/11 deal.
The fuck,
You could
Subway?
print out a
Yeah.
card presented to the store
Yeah.
to get 2-foot-longs for $9.11. And one store actually
Good with
honored
blood, guts,
the
torture, all manner of things,
transaction. By
but
the time
this
Subway
feeling is one of the
got
few
back and
icks I will
figured out
be,
that this was a
I will
joke,
not be
it
accepting.
was a little too late. The next year,
Oh yeah,
food
it's
safety
poo-poo.
fired again when a food blogger went viral for her discovery that Subway, allegedly the healthier option compared to other fast food, was mixing a cancer-causing bleaching agent into their dough. Azodicarbonamide,
Insane.
best known for its use in making yoga mats more elastic, was actually alleged to be in the food products of dozens of other chains. But with Subway's luck, they ended up being the face of it. For what it's worth, they did remove the chemical from their bread. Now I have to disclaim, I've eaten at Subway a few times in my life. I thought it tasted perfectly fine, and 99% of the time, like, you have nothing to fear.
Yeah.
But in arguably
Retract
the most
it officially
infamous
on the
Subway
record.
incident, Jared Fogle, a man who rose to international fame after attributing his enormous weight loss to the healthy options at Subway, was revealed to be a kid diddler. This was after he was the brand ambassador for 15 years and did speaking tours at schools. And finally, in the funniest thing
I remember
that's
when he
ever
came to my
happened in this
school.
restaurant, in 2021, a
Crazy,
customer thought her
huh?
tuna sub tasted so weird, she sent it to a lab for testing. The lab could not determine what the tuna was made of, reporting that not only was it not tuna, they weren't even sure if it was a fish.
That's so funny. It
With
just
a rap
was
sheet
not
like
tuna.
that, is it really any surprise that Spyro Subway took place where it did? Which brings us back to the end of our timeline. In 2017, when it seemed that the Spyro Subway meme had finally been lost to time, CeeLo Green took a picture at the Grammys that
Evil
was so
tuna.
funny that it reawakened an ancient meme from the dead. Like with Spyro, people began reposting the Forbidden One meme with pictures of CeeLo Green, Kim Jong-un, and inevitably, the shit sandwich. Now, for anyone who doesn't know, the Forbidden One meme originally comes from Yu-Gi-Oh! If you assemble 5 cards of a specific type, Exodia, the Forbidden One, is formed and you automatically win the match. Which, psychologically, is exactly what happened to everyone who didn't know they were looking at Spyro Subway until it was too late. And one of the most interesting features about Spyro Subway is that, like clockwork, it pops off every 5 years. Its introduction
It's
to
so
4chan
good.
in 2012, CeeLo Green and this guy who used it as a YouTube thumbnail
Seth,
in
my guy.
2017, and its inclusion in a large gaming stream in 2022. So if the math checks out, in 2027, this thing is gonna blow up. And this leaves only 2 questions unanswered.
I can't
Who would
wait.
make this, and why did he disappear? Nitroxidal, a furry artist active from 2008, is the creator of Spyro Subway. It's not clear when he went AWOL, but several years after the
They
Spyro
always go
Subway
AWOL.
was
I just
already
want them to stick
circulating,
around,
his
like the
fur affinity
fucking
account had been wiped. And as for
Wonder
why
Bread
make
guy.
this, some fetishes are just crazier than others. When all else fails, E621 will always host the scariest gooner art you've ever seen in your life. And I use the word art intentionally because there is artistic merit. As the wiki
Thank
for
you.
streamer Jabroni
She
Mike
understands.
describes while explaining the meme's inclusion in one of his streams. The meme started during one of Jabroni Mike's streams of the Spyro Reignited trilogy, in which the topic of a particular Spyro image was discussed. The image in question depicted a scene in which
Seth
Hunter
is a real
Kushida
one. We love
expels
him.
feces onto a Subway sandwich, while Spyro apathetically furnishes the fecal sandwich. Sergeant Boyd is seen in the background, watching anxiously with sweat dripping. Jabroni Mike immediately caught on to the cultural critique that the artwork was conveying.
Thank you.
Praised it for its unapologetic criticism of Subway's
It
sandwich
has
quality. He
artistic
immediately caught on
validity.
to how the feces in the sandwich were meant to convey how the sandwich tastes in real life. He recognized how the portrayal of beloved video game characters like Spyro and Hunter as washed-up sandwich artists discusses the nature of intellectual property under capitalism, and how inevitably they will always find themselves whored out on a billboard advertising some entirely irrelevant schlock. Finally, Mike
Exactly.
believed that the decision to include
Just like
Sergeant
Chicken
Boyd
Jockey!
was a
Just like the fucking
He
Minecraft
was a nervous
McDonald's
worker,
meal.
sweating as he wonders if expelling feces onto a sandwich is legal. He takes the role of the consumer, staring in fear as their favorite IP gets destroyed by capitalism. That is a very robust analysis. Like,
It is.
And that's kind of everything we know. The only remaining evidence of the artist's existence is some Ben 10 fetish art, and he's otherwise completely abandoned the nitroxidal persona. And as is the case with most artists who show up, shit all over everything, and then leave, he most likely just didn't want the association nor the blowback. And can you really blame him for trying to make the best of a shitty situation?
Nice.
This has been
Ben, of course. Forced meme.
This video was made possible by Scum.
No, I think it was. That was a valid art critique. Okay, I think we're done with the fucking DeviantArt art videos. Oh wait, hold on. I forgot my fucking background music. Hold on, let me get my copyright-free fantasy music back up here. Think they mean chicken jockey? Oh, chicken jockey being a forced meme. Yeah, for sure. It's just kind of old at this point, right? Or not even old. It's been kicked like a dead horse has never been kicked before. Very valid. I learned lots. It's so great. Very educational. Tired. It's tired is what it is. That being said, though, that will not stop Sheep from immediately saying chicken jockey if somebody else says it, because his brain is fried. He is truly a social creature. He loves connecting with people through shitposts. So you watch how Freerun breaking the rules of animation makes for a better visual of the story. Are we watching video essays? This is a video essay story, video essay hour, video essay sharing. Because I believe that it's also video essay that I watched. Hold on. Has he even seen the movie? No, because we refuse to watch it. Especially in a movie theater with all this shit going on. Oh fuck, I lost it. What shit going on? People going fucking ballistic in the movie theaters. Yeah, we cannot, you're right. We cannot have this spiral into a React Andy stream. We need to finish the fucking, I've barely even, like, reacted to that. That was just nice. That was me showing you a videos that I really like. You know what? You're right. Thank you for reeling me in. We are not reaction Andys. Not that I have a problem with them, it's just I don't think I make good content of it. And also I feel bad because I feel like I'm stealing somebody else's content. I never thought about this, but Dog doesn't do any reaction stuff because I'm so fucking boring when it comes to reacting to stuff. Can't wait to see that stream highlight turn into a Jack's film segment. What? What do you mean? Such a common streamer thing to go to even for really big, successful streamers. I know, but I feel like I'm just not very good at them. I'm so normal. I feel like if I were to do like reaction streams, they would be like fucking what's the word? Disingenuous? I guess? I think I've done them before with like my own content just to show you guys, but then it's just like where he attacks bad reaction channels. Oh, I did not know that that's what Jack's Films does nowadays. A dog reacts to a dog stream. I kind of did that when when I was on Necro News. You guys remember that? When I was just sitting there like sucking my own dick, stroking my own schlong. He does it a lot too. That's crazy. But he has one of those like channels that just kind of like relies on his audience for content, right? Like remember yesterday I asked you. I will admit I was one of the suckers that fell for it because I used to watch those every day. They let you suck your own schlong on stream, but haven't bought it yet. No, it was on an episode of Necro News. You guys don't remember? I was on an episode of Necro News because I was helping write the script at the time, and I did a segment where I was listing YouTube channels that were similar to Grandma Shirley. And I watched it on stream with you guys, and I was sitting there being like, "Yes, you're so right. You're so correct." I was asleep, so no. That was a little while ago when I was still using my emo outfit. The torn sweater, yeah. Emo meets. Yeah, I think I did the segment in my emo outfit. Dog's so correct. That was literally the that was the bit. I was just sitting there like, who is this? They have such good opinions. Do you know the Sweater Weather song? That's another karaoke. Is that really a karaoke classic? I found it one time by chance on Spotify. What is it? It's just like on the holes of my sweater or something like that. I don't remember how it goes, actually, but I do have it on Spotify. Because it was on my Discover one day, and I liked how it sounded. But I don't really listen to it that much. Yeah, that's it, yeah. Yeah. The holes on my sweater. More like the bulls on my sweater. I am all I am, all I am. I am. Here we go, buddy. Here we go, buddy. I should do that on karaoke next. That's what I always say because of the song when someone asks me what I want in no context. Hell yeah. I'm shocked Doc didn't. Oh, you're so true. Docia should have. She's more like, she's the dog meat Shadow the Hedgehog, essentially. I suppose she is, huh? I guess so. Can't watch the Docia stream on YouTube because of copyright. VOD literally doesn't show up. What did you do? Oh, that's right, because it got copyright striked. We just did, I don't remember. It was a lot of Vocaloid songs. Till you finally came and make cat veg. I don't know how I would, I guess cat veg would just literally be this, right? This would be cat veg. Hold on. Actually no, we're not doing this. It would just be my model recovered. I'm not gonna waste time doing a fucking bit right now. Put my arm back on. My arm's not on right. Come on. Ah! Ah. No, my arm! Ah, you guys! Okay, that's gonna have to do. The horror! The horror! You have that Germa spirit of getting distracted by chat to do a random bit that has nothing to do with the subject of the stream. I can't help it! I like doing bits. What is the point to life if I can't be silly sometimes with my pals? Also, that's such a huge compliment to be called Germacore. Hell yeah. Of course, yeah. Make Germa teacher noise, dog? What's the Germa teacher noise? It's those certain qualities that make a good entertainer. Also something I talked to Hari about. Yeah! I watched a couple of a little bit of Hari's VODs. I've been enjoying her. Yeah. Ah, thank you for the pets. Yeah, what is it? She said she's gonna stop by stream tomorrow. And I'm gonna stop by her stream too. Yeah! It's great. Very, very, very nice person. Hold on. Germa teacher noise? What is that?
Quiet down and listen immediately. If it's like a ton of noise and a bunch of kids like, oh, fuck you! Oh, look at that! You just walk in and you just go like... And they'll sit down and be like, and then you have their attention.
That's the teacher noise. People were doing translations of the teacher noise to different languages. That's crazy. No, you go in there and you say Silent Coyote, and everybody goes Silent Coyote. It would work. It really would. I think that's good. The armpit, what about it, huh? Shut up. Where's the color for her hair? Very well drawn. We're just no. Admiring the artistic skill on the display is all. Yeah, there's some artistic skill being displayed. Why do that? Cause it's a joke, right, Mimir? It's just a funny, it's a bit. Quick, sure. Shit. Actually, what am I doing? Why don't I just do this? Coloring via lasso tool is crazy. What do you mean? It's so fast and easy. Like, what do you mean, like lasso fill? Or are you talking about like the actual like lasso selection I have here? Because either way, it still rocks. Maybe you should catch up with the times, old man. Lasso fill? Lasso fill is so awesome. It's so cracked. It's saved me so much time. Because I can just do really quick, fast, precise coloring. I need to color the eyes in a little bit more. I highlight parts I'm coloring to stop from running over. What? Huh? I just, I don't know. It's just nice. Man, you're making me feel like a freak, like a weirdo, like I'm using the lasso tool wrong. How do you deal with the jagged edges from the selection though? Oh, I zoom in really close and then I do lasso like that. So say like if I wanted to lasso shit. Like this, I would just go, because the outline's gonna, the outline usually covers it up anyway. So you're still good. So that's how I would do it. Powerful? I don't think it's powerful. It's just very simple. Rogue said there's been an extreme lack of lemon this stream. Let me fix that. A drought, if you will. Oh, thank you for the treat, Vivier. I love a treat. Very random, but you ever think about all the people who don't know you as a streamer or a person, they only saw your Lost Kitten cover? I do think about it quite often. Let's look at the analytics real quick, because I'm actually quite curious to know. Let me look at the analytics of that cover, because I feel like it shows you like who subscribed to you based on or off of that video. It's like tens of thousands of people who kind of know about you have experienced something of you. You're singing your art. I know, right? Isn't it interesting? I always thought that was really cool. That's why I like primarily streamed on YouTube for a little bit, is because I had more followers on YouTube than on Twitch. So I was like, oh, that should, you know, carry over, right? It would make sense that they'd be interested to watch my streams. No. Turns out most people like watching me on Twitch. Yeah, it's very weird how that works, yeah. Let's see, videos. is it? Don't say yes if you can't say no. Victim of the system, say it isn't so. Squatted on the doorstep, swallowed all the blow. Leaving without you, can't say no. Halfway starts with You know what's crazy though? It didn't actually start blowing up until like, I want to say like a month after I released it. Surprised the Lost Kitten cover wasn't big enough for you to get the little music note by your channel name. Tell me about it! Automated topic channels too, it's totally big enough for that. It's very strange. I don't care. I guess maybe I'm just too small. Yeah, off of that video, I got 455 subscribers, which I feel like is the most out of any video ever. And it still gets thousands of views per week. VTuber discrimination, that's what it is. In the last 48 hours, it had 97 views. That suggested videos feature and then browse features really it does it. It does it. Man, yeah, it was a 30 something K when I first saw it. Now it's at 58K. I know, it's crazy. I remember going on it and being like, holy shit, thank you for this many views on it. And then it just kind of spiraled. I was like, damn, it's almost at 59K. It's 58.8 right now. Should I recover it? They looked at her and were like, I bet this bitch would try to trick her mods into saying slurs in her Twitch channel. Maybe. The fell for it again. I should make a dog meat fell for it again award. That would be cute, right? Should I do that? I think I'll do like a little sticker of that. If only I had more sticker slots in my Discord. Somebody needs to boost the Discord. I'm afraid we're not gonna be able to keep up with the demand, yeah. I love Fell For It Again award. That's one of my favorite memes circulating right now. I think I found out about it from on Instagram. I follow a Daily Soy Jacks page, and they love that meme. They post it every 2 days. Quick question, okay. Quick answer. That Jack page, you wouldn't have milk in their name, would they? I don't believe so. Let me see. They usually show up in my feed right away. And I have a couple of their posts saved because they're pretty good. No, that's fucking... Oh, impressive. They're not showing up on my page right away. That's quite alright. No, it's soy jacking. Why would you intentionally follow Soy Jack page? Do you have an undisclosed masochism thing you need to let us in on? No, because it's a lot of slop, but some of it is like gems. I follow it because an artist that I really like kept posting images from it, and I was like, all right, I gotta get in on it. They're great. Soy jacking, and they don't even they don't yap a whole lot. All of the captions on on each of their posts is like exhibit A. Okay, I'm safe. Why? Do you run a Soy Jack page? Now I have to ask if that artist has milk in their name. No. Show don't tell, they know the rules of storytelling. It's so great. No, it's let me see if I can look them up. They're called, I don't know if he has anything outside of Instagram. Her name's Chitire. Or Mitre. They go by both. Mitre. Instagram. Come on. Instagram only's crazy? You think so? There's a whole lot of artists that are mostly just on Instagram. Or Amitre. All I know is they go by Mitt. Ah, okay. Let me log in. I can't. Do they post anywhere else, please? Do you have a card? I don't have to fucking log into my Instagram. They're, let me see. They're great. I love them. This is them. I hope they don't mind me sharing their page. This is Amitre. They have really awesome art. I knew one Soy Jack enjoyer before this who's currently not my boss. Let's see. It'll only let me scroll so far. But they have really awesome art. Definitely check them out. Amitre, yeah. Baller top 3 posts. It's great. Peter, what is that? Crack? Oh my god, where did you get that? Yeah, it won't let me fucking view them. This one's pretty good. I just love chocolate. They're really good. I wish, can I look at the pictures just by themselves? Amitre. Close enough. I think this is their current Sona. They do a lot of Blender stuff. I remember when I was, I DM'd, because they were asking me for some, like, advice on After Effects, Adobe After Effects, because they did some baller fucking videos. They're cool. They're really, really cool. They also like to shitpost a lot. They're the Vicks Picklesburg? Yeah, but with a gun. Imagine if the Vicks Picklebird had a gun. That's them. Her Discord is up and should be ready for launch. A few things can be added, but now it's just waiting for Rapture. Milk cord, milk cord, milk cord! I can't wait. I'm so excited. I can't wait to join. Lord Bastard. Hello everyone, how are you? Thank you. I wish I were Hello, welcome to the stream. The milk. I can't wait. I'm so excited for her live 2D debut. I got it on my calendar. I'm just waiting at this point. 10-second timeout. No! John, I'm just playing Marvel Rivals and tune back into the most peak art ever. Keep it up, Slay. Yeah, thank you! Oh yeah, you do know me from Milk. And I know Milk from Milk. I found her one day while I was just scrolling. I've been a big fan. The cultural exchange. We love cultural exchange. I feel so bad for Milk. I looked, what is it? I saw on her Twitter that she had paid for a 4chan ad for her debut, and then the website got fucking hacked. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. I hope she could get her money back. I'd be so pissed off about that. Rest in Jack. Talk about for free, like someone posted about you there. Oh, why did you say, Fred? Well, you can't. You can't anymore. For all 4chan's down. I know, because it basically became just like scrolling mindlessly for me. I wouldn't celebrate who took him down. It was a bunch of fucking B posters. I guess not B posters. They were from QA. But QA got purged, and as, you know, revenge, they fucking hacked all of 4chan, and now the site is just unusable. Yeah, I posted all the mods. Yeah, I think it's dead. No, probably not dead. I'm sure it's gonna come back eventually. What was QA even? Basically Safer Work B. It's meant for a post or a board where you ask it's question and answer. That's what it is. You sit there and ask questions. Gorguts, hello. We're discussing the funny number website recent recent killing. Yeah, the 4chan nuke. Yeah, I know. I could ask and try to sneak you there an early access to the Court of Milk. That's up to you and Milk. I wouldn't really be doing much. I just kind of sit there and hang out. Ah, great guts. Thank you. I've been cleaning it up. It's a little messy right now. Oh, talking to Lemonade. My bad. Yeah, a little messy. The chicken jockey fucking nuking, yeah. Crazy. Literally the last post 4chan saw before it died. Yeah, it's just kind of like a little pastime board. I know that baking was the cooking board was pretty nice. It's mostly like what? Pole sucks, B sucks, shit like that. Is 4chan dead? I don't know. I think it's up to the mods whether or not they're willing to put the work into like literally rewriting the entire website, because it was it was like running off of archaic code. But I can somewhat appreciate the whole internet culture impact. Definitely, there's a lot of things that came out of there that we would not have, like Spyro poop sandwich wouldn't have been so widespread. Katawa Shoujo? Oh, God, that was a while ago. Did that game come out of 4chan? That was something I did not know. .503 service unavailable. Yeah, it's dead. Four Leaf Productions, damn. Yeah, I remember when Katawa Shoujo. I thought it was just like just this funny little dating sim. My profile picture that dog drew is Kenji from Katawa Shoujo, the feminist conspiracy blind guy. That's right. Yeah. I never played it. Oh wow, John! Wow! Thank you for the Prime! Thank you so much! I really appreciate it. Welcome! What's this tier? What is this? I forget. Heartworms, I think? I forget my own tier names. Rolls. Oh, it's fleas, ticks, and then heartworms. Prime is tier 1, so you're fleas. Thank you so much! Does dog take donations? Yeah, I do! There's a donate link in the description on YouTube. Thank you for the pets. Yeah, always keep your code up to date. Send her money to buy cinnamon sticks once using that even. Yeah, thank you! Appreciate it. Can't believe we have an actual Xanax in chat today. No! Zan! I think this is... Oops. Good for now. PHP code's so old that it makes beep boop sounds in 2025, yeah. Waiting for a while until the Twitch 1,000 followers stream at this rate. Probably YouTube will get 2,000 subs first. Yeah, probably. Although I still really would love to do a dog all night on Twitch. That sounds like so much fun. I have to do it on a night where like, Sheep feels okay with me staying up all night. I got my name accidentally by seeing a Xanax online. Wait, that's crazy. Damn, so lore accurate. Fluffy tail. I like a nice fluffy tail. I might be biased. I don't know. Touch fluffy tail. You guys remember that one? How do you go again? Motherfucker on the straightest shoulder. I'm on a quest of which I know that I can never fail. I will prevail, even though there may be many foes blocking my trail. I'm alive, I'm awake at the knees, yeah, I'm going pale. Only one thing left to do, touch fluffy tail. You should do a Ken Ashcorp song on karaoke. That's so good. Ah, thank you.
Clap,
Thank
clap.
you, Garguts. Why doesn't the Pat the dog redeem have a second hand that pats the tail? Wait, that's actually so good. Hold on. I'll do a tail pat one real quick. Oh shit, there's a hype train? Have I ever gotten one of those? I think I have. Wow, well, thank you for starting the hype train. Big brain hours. You will not right now. You will take a note for later. You know what? You're right. You're right. You're right. Yeah, I love Ken Ashcorp songs. I don't care that they're horny. They're good. I've always wanted to do a cover of Where. I really like that one. Especially since it's a... Great Guts! Thank you for subbing! Welcome to the Fleas. The Secret Flea Society. Yee, thank you! Ken Ashcourt mention. Ooh! I didn't even see that one. Grolix, thank you for subbing. I wish I would have fucking said all that out loud. Horny never means bad, forever you'll tied up, deletized, forever you'll tied up, forever deletized. Oh my god, we did it. Level 2 hype train. This has to be the best emote here. That was part of an emote contest I did with my community. I think that one was done by Froome. What the fuck is non-horny music? Me when she renames her thighs to the Gaza Strip reel. I'm glad you guys are enjoying your remotes. What the fuck, Relics? I was trying to gift you. Beat you to it. Well, thank you so much, guys, for the hype train. That's awesome. Wait, what are we talking about? Oh, the Peach. Dog Peach? Dog Peach is also a pretty good one. Now get the Pog with Dog on EC streams. Yay! The Pog. The, POQ. Also go hard as an opening. Have you ever seen Poo Disengage Extreme opening? Of course I have. I love Poo Disengage. Baller fucking animation. We have to get this to level 5 now so we can get the Gritty Goose. That's all you guys! Gritty Goose would be pretty sick. It's okay, you don't have to. Only if you want Gritty Goose. Thank you! Thank you for the gift sub! What is this RuneScape ass music? It's it's copyright free. Okay? It's copyright free fantasy music. Clap clap a vote. Wow, my god. Holy shit, guys. Thank you so much. You guys are crazy! You can't leak the script for Yick like that. Froome was right, they did add more payment methods. Ah, I see. You guys are crazy. Thank you so much. What are we sussing? Oh yeah, now you get the bark meat emote. Bark meat's pretty good. Oi. Oi. Hi Titan, hello. No Gritty Goose. I earned a hype chest. Wow. I just got a hype, my first level 2 hype train. I got Frog Ponder emote. Oh. Ugh. It likes to crack on the other side when you do it to the right. You just kill me.
Failed again.
He is pretty good. That's crazy.
Dude, I almost got into an accident on the way back.
What?
Yeah.
What happened?
I'm driving and this dumb bitch gets to the stop sign.
Bitch.
Dumb bitch gets to the stop sign. She stops, looks down at her phone, doesn't look left or right, stops, looks down on her phone, and then puts her phone down and goes forward. And then only after I have to slam on my brakes to avoid, like, you know, crushing her.
Yeah.
Does she look up and see me and then slam on her brakes?
Yeah, that is a dumb bitch. I hate to say it, but that is dumb bitch behavior.
Is that who is that? Is that what's her name from Skullgirls?
No, this is one of my VTuber friends, Isu.
I only saw the cat ears. Misfortune, is that her name? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Isu from Skullgirls. You could probably mod Isu into Skullgirls.
Who's Isu?
Oh, I don't think you've met them. They're one of my newer friends. They're a cat girl.
Oh, and you're a dog.
Oh!
Whoa.
Imagine not seeing the 7'2" wall of Greek flesh and body hair crossing the street. But he's in a car!
I was driving.
Yeah.
Also, I'm flattered, but I'm not 7 feet. I'd have a lot of joint pain if I were.
Yeah, you're 6 feet.
Yeah.
Which is still tall. Taller than me, at least. So much taller than me that he has to point it out every time I'm like the height comparison is very apparent. Big.
I think you're just short.
I'm not as short as my mom.
True.
My mom's tiny. Can't even see that lady. This is Sparta, sure. What's eye color? Oh.
What are you going to do for dinner?
Pot roast. Or you say when or what?
What?
What? Pot roast.
You still have your leftovers, don't you?
Oh shit, I do have my leftovers.
I could eat them if you don't want them.
Well, I didn't get to really enjoy them. Well, no, you could have them because you got pot roast for lunch, huh?
I did.
Yeah, go ahead, have them. Have it.
We'll discuss this after.
Oh no, I know. Hold on. Well, there is no. It's just a color palette. Boobs.
Bob and Vagine.
Bob and Vagine. Hold on, I just need to double check real quick. I can color pick just off of sight at this point. Oh, that's right. They have pink eyes. That's what I thought. Yeah, just the color palette. Or like weird red pink eyes, I guess. So maybe I'll go more like this. Yeah, exactly.
Flint and Steve.
We were just talking about
Chicken jockey.
Minecraft
Chicken jockey.
fucking brain rot.
Dude, that movie is full brain rot. There's this scene where what's his fucking name does the whole the Punisher meme, where he's like, "Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something." Like, you know what I'm talking about?
No.
Oh, no, that's not the Punisher. Wait, no. Hold on, I gotta pull up the scene. It's literally just like the fucking. Fuck, what was it?
What?
No, shut up. I'll pull up the scene. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Oh shit, where is it, man? I can't find the scene.
Uh-oh, it doesn't exist.
It exists. It exists. Whatever. I'll find it later.
Okay.
I'm making a fool of myself on stream, but I'll find it later.
No, wait,
Yeah,
is that...
that's the
no,
one.
no, wait, really?
Yeah, he does that. He does that in the movie. Yeah, it's not let me tell you something. He does the Punisher like, no, wait. Yeah, literally does that in the movie.
That's crazy.
Dude, we need to watch. I think we need to watch the Daredevil show. It's really fucking good, apparently.
We started watching it, remember?
The new one?
The one that was on... Wait, there's a new one?
Yeah.
That came out recently?
Yeah, the one on Disney Plus.
Ooh.
No, yeah, I remember us watching the Netflix one.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is a direct continuation of that.
Ah, well, we never finished it.
And also the Punisher. The Punisher's pretty good.
You like the Punisher?
He's alright. Like, as a character,
Yeah.
he's alright, I guess.
Do you like it when people use him as a sign of the government?
I like it when it's middle-aged dads who have no idea what the fuck the Punisher is about, but they're that type of, if you hurt my family, I'll kill you.
Or worse, that it's like somebody who has a Punisher logo and then a thin blue line sticker.
The thin blue line. Like, brother, you lost the plot.
Yeah.
You lost the plot. Yeah. The Punisher being completely misunderstood.
Yeah. The let me tell you something is a guy who wouldn't do the bungee jump.
Yeah, that's right. It's the bungee jumping guy.
Ah.
Yeah. You're right. I got my wires crossed. My brain isn't getting enough blood at the moment.
Did you do your leg day today?
Leg day.
Leg day.
Yeah, Iron Fist was kind of poopy.
What's Iron Fist?
He's a guy. Oh, he's a white guy that goes to like the Tibetan mountains and steals their culture.
Ah, okay. Yeah.
He's a white guy that appropriates their culture. It's great.
She forgot to take his iron supplements and he's menstruating. Be patient. So, where did this come from? What is this fan fiction?
Am I? What the fuck? I'm on my man period. I'm on my myriad.
Are you on your myriad?
I might be. I guess. I forgot to take my
Take my fertility supplements.
What
There's been a lot. Listen, I don't know if maybe Instagram has sniped my taste in women, but there's a lot of images, like pictures of like middle-aged anime women buying fertility supplements.
with enough firepower, you even a dying star can be resurrected.
Yeah, I don't know if Instagram. Why am I getting these? My brother in Christ, you created it. This is made for you. So I can't argue. Like I know. I guess I know what I like.
That's so funny. Oh yeah, with enough firepower, you can refire a dying star.
So true. So true.
That image is embedded in my mind. The dying star is so true.
I don't know that image.
Chat, can I get a so true? Oh, you don't? Hold on. With enough firepower. Hold on.
Oh yeah, I've seen her. Who is that?
I don't know. That's the meme. You post a picture of a middle-aged woman and you surround her with fertility products. That's the meme.
Yeah, I've been getting a lot of those. Yeah, there she is. I've been getting that one a lot.
I don't know who that is.
I don't know who that is, but
I think that was just a meme character.
I don't know who that is, but I want to. I want to know who that is.
You want to know her intimately? How about this one?
No, not that one.
It's a picture of Princess Celestia.
I'm okay with not knowing her. That is a 14-year-old anime girl. You can get her off the screen right now. That is Megumin Konosuba.
How about that one?
I don't know who that is.
I don't know who that is, but look at the caption.
I am Greek.
Ezra, FBI! I see one of Ollie Hololive. Don't know about. Yeah, it doesn't make sense if they're under the age of what? People always post like women like 35, like max, and they're like with enough firepower you can reignite a dying star. They're still good, guys. They're still good.
It's 40 and up.
It's 40 and up. It must be. That must be the joke, surely. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're still good. You guys don't know true hagdom. True hagdom is 45 plus. I will stand on my hill. Stand dying on my hill. You You guys claim to be hag lovers, but you're not. She at least has that. She's one of the older members of Hololive though, right? They got the sleepy big wrench girl from Zenless Zone Zero here. What the fuck is going on? I think people are misconstruing hag to be younger and younger than what it really is. It's 45 plus, guys. Can I see a general view of the draw? Yeah, absolutely. Here's where we are right now. It's still pretty messy. Please forgive me. Real meets real. Thank you. I know, I have an obligation to educate the mass on what real hagdom is. Messy? That looks really damn good. Oh, thank you! It's mostly messy because I still have, like, a lot of my glaze on there. You have to color the swimsuit bottom now. It looks like she's just naked. Oh, I guess so. Yeah, hold on. We'll do this color because I like it. Or no, this color because I like it. I didn't even notice. I know, I've been teaching you guys so much today. Don't you feel enriched and cultured now? For real, it looks lewd. I'm sorry, I'm covering her up. I feel something, alright. So true though, Isu always lewd. Don't let them catch you saying that. Isu no lewd. Isu very, very wholesome. Very, very sweet. Very family friendly. I'm surprised you managed to get an art request of her with her feet covered. I drew this of my own accord. Isu had nothing to do with this. I need to sweeten the pot a little bit. We need to have some kind of we need to have more. We need to have more belly. You feeling it now, Mr. Krabs? More Tom. I demand stomach now. Isu fan art. Damn, Bishop, you're really getting in there, huh, bud? My cat's like going at it with his paw. I love it when they do it, when they spread their beans open and they start getting in there. So cute. Sus close up. No. I think that's how they trim their claws. No, they trim their claws by scratchy their posts or whatever it is that they scratch. Insane close up, yeah. Sticking them in trees and stuff, yeah. This is a based close up. This is a good angle, I think. I think this is pretty good. Honestly, I could just render this area and I'd be pretty satisfied. But we're doing everything. I read YouTube chat and got two messages mixed up. I thought it said, is it sus now, Mr. Krabs? I always say the thing about their claws is because at least one of my cats will do the whole spreading beans and getting in there on my desk, and then after she jumps off, I will check it and find a bit of claw discard on the desk. That might be just how she likes to take her claw shells off, or the layers, because their claws flake off in layers. It's pretty cool. I like finding my cat's claw flakes. Yeah. Because usually mine, they just chew on the, like, inner parts of their paws for fun. Whenever I find their little claw sheddings, it's always next to their scratching posts. Can't wait to have art historians writing dissertations on the 15 paintings of Isu's stomach they found in Dog's bomb shelter after the war. Hey man, gotta do what you gotta do. We need shiny, I know. Almost there. I love rendering gold, it's so fun. You really had to remind me about the fragility of the current world order. Ooh. It's like Francisco Goya's dark paintings are all hidden in the walls and shit. Yeah! Exactly like that. I like the shiny. Nice. Need to darken this a little bit though. Now this is epic. Wow, shiny. Pop team, perchance? Pop team? What do you mean by pop team? Is this on the same layer? It is. Oh, pop team epic! Duh. Yes, pop team, in fact. Not perchance, in fact. I love Pop Team Epic. I used to read it all the time in high school, before the anime came out. Speaking of which, do they still, write comic, or do they still release new comics of Pop Team Epic? Right it before the anime? Yeah, same. Because I remember seeing, like, also, hi, sorry, hi! Could we get a Hari shout out, please? Is Grolic still here? If not, I'll do it.
What happened?
Thank you. We did it. We're doing a shout out.
I'm gonna eat.
Okay, go right ahead. Actually, I think I'm gonna. I don't think I'm finishing this today. We'll do it some other time, but I think I am gonna wrap up. Sat down right back in time, but I think we're gonna wrap up here. Well, let me make it to the 3-hour mark actually, and then we'll wrap up. But you can get started on dinner if you want.
What's the 3-hour mark?
In 2 minutes.
2 minutes?
2 minutes.
2 minutes?
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, I wanna wrap up at the 3-hour mark, and then we'll finish up. Look so peak. Thank you. Yeah, I'm really enjoying how it's coming out. I don't think I've ever done one of these, a drawing in this style. Like a full scale illustration, so it's turning out really nice. Def going crazy, hell yeah. Yeah, start poll. Would you chomp on this drawing of Easy Stomach? Y or N? Y/N. I think we know everybody's answer. Everybody would just immediately get their money back. A poll. Oh no, it's a poll, duh. Not a prediction. You're right. My B. You guys remember before polls we were a feature on Twitch, streamers would ask their chat to type 1 or 2? I remember. Will dog bite her own monitor trying to chomp said stomach? Maybe. Nah, I am a simple vessel, of which sauce shall be delivered from. That sounds really bad out of context, actually. Sauce as in art, the art. Deletize, full circle. Want to try that again? No, it made grammatical sense. It just sounds bad with the phrasing. I'm not saying I'm full of sauce. I'm just saying that I draw it. And I am a vessel. A vessel for the sauce. Much like a squeeze bottle. Hard to type with Big Bird peanut butter. No. Alright. Well, that's a good hip section if I've ever seen it. Probably some of my best work. The bit is crazy. No! It's metaphorical, guys. Transformation? I'm assuming? Yeah, that's what I thought. This really is forever real. Must be accepting of dog's new identity as a feminine hygiene product. Or whatever that guy wanted. Yeah, that's what he wanted to be. He wanted to be a pad, right? Even changed his name to Pad, yeah. This is like the funny, horny thing people say of, I wish I were that chair, but unironically, yeah, exactly. We really are fucked up types of monkeys, yeah. Imagine how much worse it's gonna get once, like, chimps gain sentience. Milk changed her, freaking... Is Piss... I hope Piss Monkey stays as a channel mascot, because I know she changed the follower name to Chud Buddies. They are! Chunnies, that's what it is. They developed religion? We're already that far? That's crazy! That hits the ear real bad. I thought it was Chud Buddies. Chunnies is good too. Oh wow, we're already there, huh? Okay, so this is gonna be our progress so far. It's looking good, I think. I think next stream we should be able to finish it. After I start the rendering process, it's usually pretty quick. Pretty quick. Okay, so show the time lapse. I'm not recording the time lapse on clip. It's already too late. Yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me on stream today. It's been super fun. Super awesome. Screenshots. Think tomorrow we're streaming again tomorrow. We're doing a little co-working hangout sesh. It's gonna be so fun. I plan on working on some clips. So you'll get to see my video editing process tomorrow. That's gonna be cool. Super educational, super poopy. Full of deli meat. It was really awesome. So shall we find you guys somebody to raid into? Who should we raid today? Has there been a dog each day this week? Oh, I guess pretty much, except Monday. We did Tuesday, Wednesday, today, and then tomorrow. Woo! Fun. Been meaning to learn to edit for so long. Oh, it's so easy. I'll show you tomorrow. Don't worry about it. Dog all week. Who should I send you to? Similar, smaller size. Oh, let me see who I'm following that's streaming right now. I think I'm gonna send you guys over to Junkie Buggy. She's playing some Minecraft. Dog everywhere all at once. Let me see, is Junkie on YouTube as well or no? Let me see. If not, I can find somebody else for YouTube to raid into. Doesn't look like Junkies on YouTube either. That's fine. I'll send you guys over to numbers. I don't know if they're about to end or not, but YouTube, you guys are gonna go over to numbers. Twitch, you're gonna go over to Junkie Buggy. Thank you for hanging out. It's been super fun today. You guys are awesome. Thank you for hanging out with me today. It's been great. I will see you guys tomorrow, okay? Okay, bye. Yeah.